Welcome back, ladylads and gentlelads, to another episode of me trying to keep my units alive in Tiberian Sun.
We must get Trados out of that facility. But try to be subtle. If we're detected, he's as good as dead. What do you want?
So, as Umagon there said, our objective in this mission is to rescue Trados from a facility over here and extract him with a dropship that'll arrive once we rescue him over here. Typically, that's the way the mission is supposed to go. But it is possible to complete this mission using just these 3 units and maybe 3 others, so long as we spawn them appropriately. And one of them we're going to have to do, but I'll explain that as we go along. And typically the way this mission is supposed to go is once you extract Trados, you get a reinforcement wave of GDI units up in the top right, and you're then meant to take out a nod base in the top left, or roughly in this area. At that point, this base will have been sold off, so it's no longer an issue. Now, we're not going to do that, because we're trying to keep our unit losses as low as possible, and these guys have a quirk that allows us to complete this mission potentially without any units lost. Chiefly, they can heal in Tiberium. So, we want to take advantage of this unique ability.
What do you want? Good is done. Already there. Good is done.
And we're going to have to manage these guys quite closely, because their pathfinding is annoying. The Ghost Stalker here is equipped with a railgun. So he's sort of a proto-zone trooper of sorts, but way more powerful than Command & Conquer 3 zone troopers. His shot does damage to all units in a straight line, including your own. And if you lose any of these 3 units, that's GG. Mission's over right there. Now, this is one of the reinforcement units we get, which we had to kill because eventually we're going to park Trados in this Tiberium field. And just make sure he's out of the way so that he's not going to get killed by any stray nod units. And then we're going to leave this Tiberium beast with him because it's AI controlled. And if it's AI controlled, it can get in the way of our gun or the enemy's guns against our will. And that's a problem because we're trying to keep this mission as 0 loss as possible. So for now, we'll have him follow the hijacker, because so far we're not interested in any of the vehicles that we've seen. There was a tick tank just a moment ago. But that tick tank was rather weak. It died in 1 shot, and typically it takes a Ghost Stalker 2 shots to kill a tick tank. And we want a full health tick tank for this mission. So, wow. Okay, good. We didn't take any damage taking those guys out. Nice. This means we don't have to backtrack again here to heal them. We'll deal with this Nod soldier. And we'll show off a bit of the railgun prowess of this guy. Very nice. Next order of business, taking out this attack buggy, followed by that soldier, and then taking out the Nod laser turret. An additional complication that this mission has is that we cannot get spotted by search towers, like by their search beams, because if we do, then a timer will start, and it'll make things a bit more difficult for us, especially as regards healing our units in between various objectives, or, sub-objectives that we have to set out for ourselves. Like this laser turret. Yeah, see, the pathfinding nearly screwed us there. And we have just enough health to C4 this laser turret before we die. Now, it is possible to die on that laser turret if the unit pathfinding screws up. Fortunately, it didn't, and we once again have the possibility to save this guy, with the next order of business being taking out this search tower now, and spawning a wave of Nod units out of this hand of Nod. So,
Give me an order. Stay I only need one shot.
okay.
Give me an order. This is too easy. You're talking to me already there. Stay low.
And another quirk of the Ursat's Zone Trooper we have is that his railgun is a straight line of fire weapon. One of the few weapons that actually does that in this game. In fact, the only weapon I think that does that in this game. Okay, that was a strange thing right there. I saw units crossing that bridge, and I nearly thought something else had glitched out.
What do you want?
Fortunately, things still seem to be going according to plan,
What do you want?
but we're a bit more cautious now.
You talking to me?
Now, the following is going to be a bit tight for us, in that a lot of things have to go in the correct order.
Give me an order. Yes. What do you want?
Okay, we don't want him
I only
firing
need one
him.
shot. Okay.
Okay,
Stay low.
rightio.
Talking to me? Stay low. Good is done. Already there. This is too easy.
Perfect, things still seem to be going fine.
What?
Beauty. Okay. Ghost Stalker, you stay there for now.
Yeah, or on the floor.
What do you want? What?
Perfect.
Yeah,
Let's get you into the tick tank. Beautiful. So far, so good. Now then. We have to start the timer now.
What? Stay low. Good is done.
We'll sick the Zone Trooper, which I should really remember to call the Ghost Stalker, onto the cyborg.
You talking to me? Give me an
Next order of business, just clearing some stuff out to make pathing a bit easier.
What do you want? Already there.
And as you can see, we have another set of problems coming to join us. And now that they're in a straight line, we want to deal with them as follows. Okay, deal with that, please. Stay alive, stay alive, stay alive. Beautiful. Okay. Very
What do you
good.
want?
Remaining.
Okay. Now, we need these guys to heal up a bit before we move forward with the timer.
Give me an order.
I have Umagon prepped to spawn the trigger that, or to activate the trigger that spawns Trados.
One minute remaining.
Still think we need to get the tick tank out of the way. Okay. Think our zone trooper's healed up enough?
Already
There we go.
Construction complete.
Perfect.
What?
Okay.
We must get Travis to the transport.
Okay.
What do you want? You talking
Nice. Nope. Tick tank, you stay there. Trados, get across the bridge. You and your arrows from the sky and green becoming brown. So far, mission is going smoothly.
You talking to me?
Okay.
Give me
Get you
an
guys
order.
into Tiberium to start healing. Uh-huh.
What do you want?
And now's where things start getting a bit problematic for us. But so long as we have Trados safe, with the Tiberian Beast now following him, we can deal with this more or less well.
Give me an order.
Okay. Wolverines are guarding the transport, but that's fine. This thing is scripted to never be attacked. It's okay. The one problem we do have now is that we just need to put Trados away. Right in this corner here. The Tiberian Beast is supposed to follow him, and we no longer have to worry about this thing's death.
What do you want?
We do, however, have to take out this group of units here.
Give me an order. Guys, stand up. I only need one shot. What?
Okay, perfect.
Already there.
Very nice. And this is where we're going to go for a safety save, because I don't want to have to put up with any potential nonsense that might happen to Trados in this time. Get everyone across the bridge. Okay, cool. And now, we can be slightly riskier with our plays.
You talking to me? Already there.
Unit reporting. Orders received. On my way. No problem. Yes.
Get our tick tank to start on its path of destruction.
What?
Meanwhile, our ghost trooper is, okay,
Okay,
that was still too close.
Target will be done. Very well. It will be done.
No, bad.
Very well. Enemy target will be done.
Okay.
Enemy target.
Tick tank is behaving admirably so far. Our zone trooper, he's also doing fine for the time being.
Over here. Got it. Will be done. It will be done.
Not what I intended, but, you know, it works.
Enemy target.
And, you know, we're gonna have to be a bit careful about this going forward now.
Sir.
Okay.
Give me a target.
Now, one of the things we can do is, set down some waypoints using a hotkey, because that's how you had to do it back in the day.
You got it.
We're gonna destroy this gate, and once it's gone, we are going to
It will be done. Reporting.
try to get this tick tank closer so that it actually fires on the laser turrets, which it is. So that's good. Now,
Anytime. It will be done. Anytime.
okay. Something unintended happened right there, which I'd like to point out. Because if we scout it, we might lose 2 units. And I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to be very careful right here to not do anything while this tick tank destroys these laser turrets. Okay. Down here, there's 2 more Tiberian beasts that are also on a script to help destroy this base. We don't want that to happen, because eventually they're going to move on to the main Knot base here, and potentially get themselves killed. And that's bad. In fact, it's not even potential. It's what will happen. Okay. Now that the laser turret's been dealt with, let's just get another set of waypoints started. Perfect. Have a ball.
What?
Let's get moved. Umagon moved forward as well. And so far, everything is going admirably.
Give me a target.
Beautiful.
Anytime.
You talking to me?
Okay. Another safety save, because this was still the easy part of the mission. Now,
You talking to me?
all of you, rather than crossing that bridge,
Already there.
that's right over here, you're
Already
instead tasked with moving north. Well, east and then north.
there. Already there.
I don't know if I've already explained this, but normally at this point in time, we'd be dealing with a GDI reinforcement wave, coming fully equipped with an MCV, but we don't want to deal with that right now. So instead,
You talking to me?
we're fine to make motion like so. Okay, somehow that ended well, but we're going back down to normal speed.
What?
I don't want any more surprises, because surprises make problems for us. So does unit pathfinding, but you know,
What do you want?
I'll complain about that more at length in a moment.
Order.
How are you doing for health? Okay, very good.
You talking to me?
Let's get you guys into the Tiberium.
Moving out. Deploy. Unit ready.
Perfect. Take this opportunity to heal up.
Already there.
Yep,
Already
we'll
there.
spawn, or we'll
Okay.
fully check out this hillside. I mean, come on. Heal up, boy. There you are.
Give me an order.
Okay. Let's go back down to fast speed.
Waiting orders. Unit on my way.
What do you want?
Awaiting orders.
Give me an order. Stay low.
Yep. There we go. This is what I was afraid of.
What?
Well, you know, we'll get this completed slowly but surely.
You talking to me?
Also, don't ever call a man but surely, because, that's offensive. Okay, let's speed this up a bit. Very nice. We're gonna be doing a lot of that.
You talking to me?
Sir?
Preferably, I want to complete this in a single segment,
You talking to me?
but, it might be difficult. Okay.
Give me an order.
Unit reporting.
There's Stage 2. Stage 2 involves us destroying harvesters.
Awaiting orders.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Give me an order. Give me an order.
Awaiting orders. You got it. They're good meat.
Okay.
You got it.
Failed.
You see, that's what I was worried about.
Stay low. Give me an order.
sir.
Okay, so we weren't as prepared for that approach as I thought we would be.
Yes, sir.
We'll give it another shot.
Proceed. Yes, sir. Yes.
You talking to me?
Unit ready.
Except this time we're not going to attack a harvester.
Yes.
What do you want?
On my way.
This harvesters spell Doom for us, and I don't like the way Doom is spelled.
You talking to me? Already there.
Spelled with 2 O's, an M, and a D.
Okay.
Yes.
What do you want?
Not exactly happy with that.
Right here. You got it, sir. On my way. Right here.
Okay,
Unit reporting.
getting set up, getting prepared. We have a couple of cyborgs and a laser turret to deal with.
Yes. Very well. Give me a target.
Okay, perfect.
Give me an order.
Thick tank set up.
Target.
No, you go
Give me
back
an
there.
order. Stay
Umagon,
low.
you scout.
Already there. Already there.
Unit reporting.
We'll go up to fast speed, get this thing dead. Perfect. Alright.
Unit ready.
Over here.
Give me an order.
Sir.
Now, there's a couple of ways we can tackle this mission, however, I think there's one proper pathway that we have to take
What do you want?
in order to assure victory.
Okay.
One of the possible access ways is there's a
Moving out.
ramp that leads into the base, right there. But it's a pretty difficult one to crack, and there's that harvester again.
Already there.
Let's, get focused.
Okay. Already there.
But
Stay
the
low.
approach we want to go for is right over here.
Stay low.
Past another Tiberium field,
Already there.
hopefully without a harvester to, muck up the works.
Over here.
As a matter of fact,
You talk this is too easy.
Sir?
Stay low.
Yes, very well.
yep, there's the harvester. Just want to be
Sir, yes, sir.
absolutely aware of this thing and make sure I'm not doing damage to it by accident.
Unit yes, sir.
Yes, it will be done. You got it.
Let's deal with our little surprise over here,
Yes, anytime.
What do you want?
and move back forward.
Very well. Very well.
Now then,
Unit ready.
What? Stay low.
gonna send Umagon over here, as well as a zone trooper to scout out another Tiberium field.
Sir, on my way. On my way.
And I'm gonna prepare myself now for this approach
Deploy, sir.
Over here.
onto the base.
Very well. Target anytime.
Just as fast as, our zone trooper heals up,
Very well.
You talking to me? Stay low.
because now we have a little bit of a problem we need to deal with before we can
Deploying. Waiting orders.
completely
Give me a target.
succeed in our approach here.
It will be done. Anytime. Very well. You got it.
There we go.
Very well. Very well.
Kite the cyborg.
Anytime. You got it.
Continue kiting the cyborg. And kill the cyborg.
You got it.
Now.
It will be done. You got it.
Whew. Can, wipe our palms, which are getting sweaty. Mama spaghetti.
It will be done.
And attack this tick tank from the high ground, because dealing with two of them at once is a bit too much for the, Ghost Stalker.
You got it. You got it. Very well.
Now, there's a specific angle I can attack it from, and there it is, where he can attack, where I can attack him, but he can't attack me. Now, I don't want the mission briefing. I want to see just how much health that thing has remaining. Yeah. So, because the,
Give me a target.
because the tick tank is in siege mode, as I'm going to call it, it gets a lot of additional armor, and it actually gets treated as a structure rather than as a tank. So dealing damage to it is even more problematic. Now this second one we can be a bit lazier with.
Yes, anytime. It will be done. You got it.
So long as we get in range and do some damage,
Target anytime. Very well. It will be
maybe we can kite it.
It
Okay,
will be done.
doesn't appear like we can.
Anytime.
Let's see if playing with it on faster is going to do anything for us. Fortunately, there's an impact crater which marks where we can shoot at it from.
Over here. It will be done.
Okay, don't die, my dude.
Very well.
Yeah, he's being
Over here will be done.
pretty mean to us. Not a friend. I was hoping to have kited him by now, but he seems absolutely intent on not getting kited.
Give me an order.
So,
Unit
I'm
reporting.
gonna see if I can kite him with the tick tank.
Orders received. Yes,
First,
sir.
though,
Yes,
I want the harvester to go away, although honestly, so long as we play on fast, I think we'll be able to mitigate a lot of risk.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
there we go, we've kited him successfully.
You got it.
Very good.
Be done, yes.
Imagon, you deal with that. Let's get Zone Boy healed up again. Very nice. Man, a lot of menu switching.
Talking to me?
Okay, and there's a third pick tank that I want to get out of siege mode.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Orders received. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, I see how it's gonna be.
You talking to me?
You got it. It will be very well.
Waiting orders. On my way. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
we've kited him
Yes, sir.
again.
On my way, sir.
Yes. You got it.
Now,
Unit ready.
one more shot, one more shot. There you go, perfect.
Unit reporting.
Oh man.
On my way. Orders received.
Now. Good. So far, we're still brilliant.
What do you
Unit ready. No problem.
Give me a target. Very well.
Let's get the zone trooper a bit closer. Nice. We don't want any unfortunate attacks.
Stay low.
Unit reporting. Waiting orders.
Over here. You got it. You got it.
Now,
Very well.
there
Anytime.
any other specific things I'm gonna have to deal with.
Very well. Very well. Very well. Very well. It will be done.
Oh yeah, laser fencing's a problem. Okay.
Very well. Anytime.
Let's see if busting a hole open
Any
triggers a massive spawn wave of enemies.
Give me a target. Anytime. Very well.
Okay.
Very well. Anytime. You got
Yes, it does.
Be trouble.
Talking to me? Okay. What do you want?
Right here.
Okay, he still managed to get a couple shots off. That's fine. We can still deal with this.
Very well. Very well. Anytime. Very well. Anytime. Anytime.
We have to be very careful now, not to lose this unit.
You got it. Very well. Over here. Very well. Very well.
Okay,
It will be done. You got it.
Give me an
let's get him out of the line of fire. In fact, you guys also move backwards.
What do you want?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Orders
Okay.
received. On my way. Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is not working how I want it to.
You talking to me?
Waiting orders.
Thank you, enemy cyborg, for blocking all of the enemy. This is actually perfect for me.
Sir.
What do you want? Already there.
You, however, I'm going to try killing.
Yes.
You talking to me?
Over here.
Get him healed. Because the major thing I want to do right now is destroy that Tiberium silo in order to have a place to heal in. And that's going to be hard. Really hard. So,
Give me an order. Already there.
Not sure if there's still Tiberium in that location.
You talking to me?
It does appear that there is just a tiny bit of Tiberium there I can heal on.
You got it.
Okay.
Got it. You got it. Very well. Got it. Very well. There could be trouble. You got it. There could be trouble. It will be done. Very well.
Okay, deal with it.
Target. MB on target. There could be trouble.
Beautiful. That actually makes life a lot easier.
Unit ready.
Bring the tic-tac... Tic-tac?
Okay.
Sure, we'll call them
Stay low.
tic-tacs.
Already there.
Bring the tic-tac closer.
Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Unit ready.
Okay. Let's go up to a slightly faster speed. I'm gonna heal a bit quicker, but still have reaction time. Oh man, bombs are sweaty.
It will be done.
Okay.
Very well.
I think this is one of the ways I can deal with this fencing.
MB
Oh man, do they just keep building these? I'd like these to not be built.
Very well. Very well.
Okay.
Anytime.
Successful kite.
What? Okay.
MB on target. Anytime.
Get out of there.
Give me an order.
MB on target. Yes.
Right.
We're here.
Sweet. Okay.
What?
Deal with him first.
Stay low. I only need
You
one
next.
shot.
We're here. It will be done. You got it. It will be done. You got it.
Okay, he was still within range.
You got it.
Oh my
Give me an
god.
order.
It's just the never-ending waves.
What? Already there. Good is done.
Yes.
What?
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
We're here.
What do you want?
You got it. It will be done. It will be done. You got it done.
What? Already there. Already there. What?
We're here. It will be done. MB on target.
What?
Okay, we're having some troubles.
This is too easy. Okay. This is too easy.
Oh, cool. We killed him on Tiberium.
Yes.
Baby Visceroid.
What?
MB on target. You got it. MB on target.
Okay. If we can kill another one, having an adult Visceroid around might be of great help to us.
Very well. It will be done. It will
Oh,
be
cool.
done.
His pathfinding glitched out. Nice.
There could be trouble. You got it.
Oh,
Will be done.
we're forming ourselves a lovely little barricade of Tiberium.
Yes.
Hey, so long as we can heal, I'm bloody peachy. Holy hell. It's a tough mission to try to do with just these 3 units. But it's possible. And no matter how long it takes, I'm going to do it.
Yes.
And hopefully with as little saves coming as possible. But I will make another safety save because I think I've dealt enough damage that I don't want to have to put up with that again. Okay. You take your time, my boy. You take your time. You've earned it, as a matter of fact.
It will be done.
Okay, but I'm... Okay, baby Visceroid died on Nod lasers. That's okay.
It will be done. It will be done.
And hopefully that is most of the attack waves that are going to be facing us.
Sir? Sir?
MB on target. Very well done. Got it. Anytime.
Okay, this is fine too.
You talking to me?
Yes.
Waiting order.
I just want both of you firing at it so I can just get it dealt with. Yes, I'm effectively destroying the one choke point that's been keeping me alive for now.
Flying. Flying and ready.
Give me a target.
On my way.
Over here. There could be
Unit
trouble.
ready. You got it.
Over here.
Next is this, just for the extra bit of movement. In fact, I think I'll go up to faster speed.
You got it. It will be done. You got it.
Ah, still within range. Damn it.
You got it. It will be done.
Okay,
It will
fine.
be done.
Fine, I see the writing on the wall.
Awaiting orders.
I'm going to have to get that destroyed. Ah, yes.
Give me a target. It will be done. Anytime. There could be trouble.
There we go.
Give me a target.
Okay, that's what I wanted to happen. Now,
Unit reporting.
how am I going to kite that tick tank away from the laser turrets that are here?
Very well. Very well. Very well. It will be done.
Also, I have the potential problem of having to, kill this base in the correct order. Because if I kill too many important structures, the base might get sold off and I'll suddenly have to deal with a swack load of infantry and tank units coming to, wreck my shit. And I don't want to do that.
Very well. Very well.
Like, put up with that as a thing.
Anytime. Very well.
Oh, you're just not paying attention. Okay. Cool.
Mission failed.
So you see, that's exactly the sort of thing I was on about.
Unit
Give me
ready.
a target. Anytime.
Like, suddenly, the AI deciding to be an absolute
Unit
mong
Fly unit ready. No problem.
Give me a target.
and making life difficult for me.
What? Stay low.
I forgot there was that one other cyborg that wanted to make his life and presence known to us.
Yes.
Thank you for, well, being a thing, you know?
Unit reporting.
Actually, I think I can just
Will be done.
destroy that the normal way.
Very well. Very well.
Well, nearly.
Anytime.
Sir?
Give me a target. There could be trouble.
There we go.
Sir?
Perfect.
Sir?
Yes. Anytime. Very well. Very well. It will be done.
Sir? Yes, sir.
Give me a target.
Also, as you may have noticed, Tiberium just grows on its own.
It will be done.
Reporting.
Right.
Here.
Unit reporting.
This is how we'll handle it this time.
Waiting on my way. Yes, sir.
Give me a target. There could be trouble.
I'm gonna deal with this, just so that the tick tank actually auto-fires on the correct target, not on this.
Yes. Very well. You got it.
Sir? You got it. On my way. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now. On my way.
Oh my god. We need to kite him somehow,
Flying. Unit ready.
and I don't know how to do that. He just has such a stupidly long range.
Awaiting orders. Unit reporting.
I guess we'll just destroy around the problem. Maybe we don't have an adult Visceroid on our side or something.
Orders received. You got it.
Stop moving forward, thank you.
Give me a target. Very well.
Give me an order.
Give me a target.
If we had an adult Visceroid, he'd be going gangbusters on these guys right about now. Oh yeah.
Give me a target.
Let's see if that we can accomplish it like this. Perfect. Okay.
Very well. It will be done. It will be done.
So now part...
Waiting. Yes, sir. Ready.
What?
We're part of the way there. It's
Give
just...
me a target.
How many more parts are we gonna have to deal with? Okay.
Anytime. It will be done. Anytime. Very well. Anytime. It will be done. Very well. Anytime.
Okay.
You got it.
Good.
You got it.
Life was, kind to us. And just for that, I'm gonna take another safety save.
It will be done. Anytime.
Man.
It will be done. Very well. Anytime.
What do you want?
Unit reporting.
Over here. It will be done. Very well.
Unit reporting.
Yes. Anytime. It will be done. It will be done. Anytime. It will be done.
Unit ready.
Well, what we can do for the time being is, again, destroy around our target.
You got it. There could be trouble. Very well. Very well. It will be done. You got it.
Okay.
What?
Unit ready.
Over here. You got it. You got it. Very well. It will be done. Very well. It will be done. You got it.
Okay.
Anytime. Very well.
There's laser number 2.
Over here.
On my way.
Yes. You got it. Very well. You got it. Very well. It will be done. You got it.
I hope it's just the one laser, but I'm pretty sure it's 2.
Anytime.
Yep.
Very well done.
It's 2 lasers.
Anytime.
Okay, there's a very specific way we're gonna have to,
You got it.
solve this problem.
It will be done. You got it.
Waiting order. Yes, sir.
And that's by not wasting our Tic Tank shots over there.
Fly unit ready.
Give me a target.
Okay.
Over here. You got it. Very well.
This is the part of the mission that I don't remember too well. But I think I can do this. Okay, perfect. Whew. No, don't abort the mission.
Anytime.
Let's go down to faster. I don't want the movement to be bugging out right now. And a narrow escape yet again. Congratulations, bud.
Anytime.
Okay.
Anytime. Very well. Anytime. You got it.
Okay.
Be done.
Yeah, there's like 3 tick tanks here, all of which I've forgotten how to kite out of that location. Stop showing me that.
You got it. Very well. You got it.
I may be tempted to spawn some reinforcements over here. The AI-controlled kind. It will be a bit problematic. Alternately,
You got it.
I could still likely achieve 0 units lost if I spawn the GDI reinforcement wave, since I'll effectively have neutered this not base.
It will be done. Very well. It will be done.
So far, though, it's a tough life.
Anytime. You got it. Very well. Very well. Got it. Very well. It will be done.
No.
Anytime. You got it. Anytime.
This is where I'm going to pull another save. Mostly because the following part is going to be tedious as all hell. God, is it going to be tedious.
You got it. Very well.
Thank you for healing.
It will be done.
Now,
Anytime.
what's his maximum range? Maximum range is right there. Tile-wise, what's the furthest we can attack?
Would be trouble.
2, 3, 4, 5 tiles? So maybe if I stop over here, he'll be able to fire back. Yes, he can. Okay.
Anytime. Very well. It will be done.
Yeah, see, this is what I meant by tedious.
Very well. Very well. It will be done. Very well. Yes. You got it.
Fucking hell! Alright, so this is our life now.
Very well. It
We
will
just
be
get
done.
to
You got it. Anytime. Anytime.
impotently try to defeat this guy.
Yes. Anytime.
Making sure to watch our guy's health, make sure it doesn't go below 3 ticks. Because that seems to be the danger zone.
Over here. You got
Now.
it. Anytime. Very well. Very well. Very well.
Come on, make sure your approach is spot on,
Over here. You got it.
and make sure you extract correctly.
It will be done. You got
So
it.
this is going to be a long, drawn-out process. I am giving some serious thought to calling in Tiberian Beast reinforcements from over here. But I don't want to do it,
Be done.
because then I'll lose them, and I don't know if they actually count as our units for the purposes of unit loss.
You got it.
So instead, we're going to be pulling this tedious garbage,
Very well.
because that's the challenge we set for ourselves, apparently.
It will be done. You got it. You got it.
And slowly, one by one, we'll be dealing with these buildings.
Very well.
buildings that pretend to be tanks. Good, you didn't die. Ugh. Really, a bucket of laughs this mission. I forgot just how tedious it was to do it this way. That and I never really bothered to try it, with the whole no unit loss stipulation. So, that part's fun too. I suppose at some point that thing is going to die. Ah. So the harvesters have moved on to being annoying with us.
Unit ready. Unit reporting.
I'm already there.
Sir? Yes, sir.
Perfect. Now, the unfortunate bit is we have to actually destroy this war factory now. I say unfortunate, except that went off really without a hitch.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Unit sir.
Yes. Very well.
Can I return to shooting the big thing? Or the big tanky boy? I think I can.
You got it.
Oh man.
Very well. Anytime.
I love diagonal range as a mechanic.
Very well.
It's so good.
Give me a target. It will be done. You got it.
It means that he can shoot farther at us on the diagonal than he can on the, well, on the straightaway.
Anytime.
But, you know, whatever.
It will be done.
We're halfway there, supposedly.
Give me a target. Very well. You got it. Very well. It will be done. It will be done.
I swear, I'm gonna give myself another safety save after this guy. I don't want anything to go wrong.
Very well.
Because dealing with this bullshit is...
Give me a target.
it's wearing me out already.
Anytime.
And I don't think it's very fun to watch, and it's just about as boring to watch, I think, if not more so, than it is to play it.
You got it. Anytime.
So much for any sort of fancy AI kiting strategies or
You got it.
manipulation. This guy just refuses to move.
It will be done. Anytime. You got it.
And so our life is boredom, unfortunately.
Very well.
I'm just glad we don't have to deal with artillery yet. Man.
Anytime. You got it. Anytime. You got it. You got it. It will be done.
Now, ostensibly, I could destroy this and this right now. Supposedly it'll make my life a whole lot easier, but I'm not buying it. I'm not going to do that because I'm not sure just how much Tiberium is going to spill out of there when it does explode.
Anytime. Anytime. It will
And besides, it's going to be still close enough to this guy that it's going to be tedious. Once we destroy him is when we can start dealing with these two buildings.
It will be done.
And then the second tick tank, and the third.
Anytime.
But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
It will be done. It will be done.
For now, we're doing it the tedious way. Almost there.
You got it.
Holy hell.
You got it. Yes. Anytime. Anytime.
I do have a secondary plan in mind for the other two tick tanks.
You got it. Very well.
And I think I may have remembered a way in which I can kite these guys out of that position. What we're gonna need is we're gonna need to get our own tick tank
You got it.
into position to first destroy the laser turrets that are guarding that area. Then shoot those boys, hopefully from an angle in which they can't shoot us back.
It will be done.
And then run away and let the Ghost Stalker deal with them the proper way. Oh, please. No, not like this. Okay.
Anytime.
Holy hell.
You got it. Anytime. It will be done. Anytime. It will be done.
Come on, one final effort.
Very well.
Oh,
There could be trouble. It will be done.
okay, it actually did spawn for us a fair chunk of Tiberium here.
It will be done.
Now,
Awaiting orders. Unit ready. Orders received. Moving out.
we're
Orders
gonna
received.
go all the way over to here. Ah. Thank you, Pathfinding, for making my plan unviable. Well,
Already there.
what are you trying to do?
Okay.
See?
Okay.
Awaiting orders. On my way.
Ah,
Orders received.
You talking to me?
not happy.
Sir?
You talking to me?
Sir? Moving out. On my way.
You talking to me?
Okay, we're gonna go to standard fast speed.
Right here.
Stay low.
Yes.
No, not you.
Anytime.
You talking to me? Stay low. Already there. Okay. Already there. Stay low. Stay low.
Perfect.
Unit ready.
Oh yeah, I remember why I can't do this.
Unit reporting.
Ah,
Deploying. Unit
Give
ready.
me an order.
Yes.
it's because the laser turrets are gonna heal, and healing is bad.
Anytime.
I'm not even sure I can run the AI out of money, per se.
It will be done.
Awaiting orders.
So you know what, Umagon, you just, I don't know, stay over there in the corner for now.
Very well. You got it. It will be done. It will be done. It will be done. Anytime. Very well. Very well. Anytime. It will be done. Very well. Will be done. Very well.
Okay.
You got it. It will be done. Very well. Very well.
Well, not even attacking the Harvester is moving these boys.
Very well. You got it.
Okay. We save the game again. Just because if we do die, dealing with this guy is going to be a pain in the massive ass.
Very well. Anytime.
Okay.
Very well. It will be done.
So we're gonna have to move a bit closer.
It will be done.
Nope, that's still too far away from the tick tank. This angle is going to be even tougher because of the presence of that turret. Okay.
It will be done. Very well. Anytime. You got it. Very well.
Mission failed.
Okay, so he decided to attack the wrong one.
You got it. It will be done. Very well.
Hmm.
Very well.
Okay. I think I have another plan in mind.
You got it. Anytime.
Instead, I'm gonna try to destroy as many of these power plants as possible and then move into a location where I can shoot at him.
You got it. Anytime. It will be done. You got it. It will be done. Anytime.
Okay.
You got it.
2 power plants seems to be the ticket.
well.
Alright then.
Very well.
First things first, though, we have to get rid of that harvester again.
Done.
Because,
Time. It will be done. You got it.
if we don't,
Over here.
we have a potential accidental chance of shooting at it instead of our intended target, which is the tick tank.
Very well. Anytime. Anytime. It will be done. It will be done.
Okay, are we full health?
Very well.
It would appear so.
It will be done.
We'll take another safety save. We've already seen that it's going to be necessary.
It will be done. You got it.
Okay, so I get hit as far away as over there.
Got it.
So how's this gauntlet run gonna go?
It will be done. It will be done anytime. Very well.
Okay, he didn't go where I expected him to. I wonder if it may be time to spawn the Tiberian beasts.
Stay low. Stay low.
Because honestly, I don't want this mission to go on forever. Also, Umagon, get your, head sorted. We don't want you to be going there.
Already there.
Take another safety save.
Stay low. Already there.
Okay.
Stay low.
Give me a target. You got it.
Reinforcements
Very well.
arrived.
What?
Give me a target.
Now we're gonna have to move closer here because these guys are going to want to first attack the power plants. And once the power plants die, okay, no, this is actually perfect for us. No, get out of the way! Oh my god.
It will be done.
You incredible cretin.
Mission failed.
Okay.
Yes. You got it. Very well. Time. It will be done.
Alright.
You got it. Very well. You got it. Anytime. It will be done. Anytime. It will be done. Give me a target. It will be done. Very well.
Okay, we are attacking the power plant. Maybe this will help us in the long run.
Over here. Yes,
Perfect.
it will be very well.
Okay.
Anytime. You got it. Very well. It will be done. You got it. Anytime. Anytime.
Unit reporting. Unit reporting. On my way.
Okay. If at all possible, I also want to get rid of that Tiberium refinery. Because then, hopefully, the Tiberium beasts are going to kite correctly
Yes, sir.
onto the, things we want to be destroying.
On my way.
Also, it'll give a clear path of attack for our Ghost Stalker here. There's a lot of stuff we need to line up right now. As a matter of fact, Umagon,
Already there.
come here. We are going to need you.
Orders received. Moving out.
Yeah,
Orders received.
like herding cats, honestly.
Unit reporting. Waiting order. Yes, sir.
Give me an order.
Yes. Very well. You got it. Will be done. Anytime.
Come on. We don't want to heal back up too far
Very well.
and waste our efforts.
It will be done. Very well done. Got it. Anytime.
Nah, come on.
It will be done. You got it. Over here.
It's a pity that the tick tank doesn't do enough damage to counteract the repairability of the enemy.
It will be done.
Okay. Let's try taking this at fast speed instead.
Anytime. There could be trouble. Yes, you got it. You got it. It will be done. Anytime. Very well. Yes. Anytime. You got it. It will be done.
Okay.
You got it. You got it. It will be
Slow and steady, winning races. Taking names and smashing faces.
You got it. You got it. Anytime. You got it. It will be done. Very well. Very well. You got it. It will be done. It will
Boy oh boy, this must be sure fun to watch.
be done. Very well. It will be done. It will be done. Yes. It will be done. You got it. Anytime. You got it. You got it. Very well. It will be done. You got it. Anytime. It will be done. It will be done. Anytime. Over here. You got it.
Okay.
You got it. It will be done. Very well. Very well. Anytime. You got it. You got it. It will be done. Very well.
We are getting closer.
It will be done. It will be done. You got it. Very well. It will be done. Anytime. Anytime. It will be done. Very well. Very well. You got it. Yes. Very well. Over here. Very well. Very well. You got it. Anytime. Yes. Very well. Very well. Very well. It will be done. Over here. Anytime. You got it. Very well.
Ooh, cutting it real close there.
Very well.
Okay. Phew-wee. Okay. Maybe we don't need to spawn the Tiberian beast, although once again, this is probably going to be done the tedious way.
Yes. Very well.
Okay, let's see. Can I attack him from that location? Yes, I can. Okay, perfect. I don't need to spawn the Tiberian beasts.
It will be done. Anytime. You got it.
It is going to be tedious, though.
Very well. You got it.
The things I do for no losses.
Very well. Anytime. Very well. It will be anytime.
Okay. As a matter of fact, I'm taking another safety save.
It will be done. Very well. Anytime. Very well. It will be done. You got it. It will be done. Give me a target. You got it. Anytime.
We'll get there. Soon enough, we'll get there. The map may be covered in Tiberium by the time we're done, but we're gonna get there. Holy hell.
You got it. It will be done. Very well. Very well. Anytime. You got it. Very well.
Heck, we even managed to get him out for once with a full 2 ticks of health rather than 1.
It will be done. Got it. It will be done. It will be done. Very well.
And once that's done,
Anytime.
we'll find an angle on the other tick tank.
Very well. You got it. You got it. Very well. It will be done.
And we'll complete the mission. It'll happen.
It will be
Are you excited, guys? We're nearly there. We just have to spend another 15 minutes
You got it.
bullshitting our way through this section.
It will be done. Anytime.
Just another 15.
Anytime. Very well. It will be done. You got it.
In the words of the immortal Gabe Newell,
It will be done.
I hope it will have been worth the wait.
You got it. It will be done. Anytime.
If not, ask Steam for a refund. They offer those now, right?
Got it. Very well.
Oh boy.
Anytime. Anytime. It will be done. Very well. It will be done. Very well. It will be done.
Okay.
It will be done. Very well. It will be done. Got it. It will be done. Anytime. Very well. You got it.
I'm half tempted to call this episode, Are You Afraid of Ghost Stalkers?
You got it. Very well.
And yep, the Tiberium continues to spread, slowly but surely.
Anytime.
I wonder what its cycle is based on.
Anytime. You got it. Very well. Very well. Anytime.
Because typically, Tiberium only spawns out of these trees, which are called Ripariuses.
It will be done.
Or Riparii, I suppose would be
You got it.
the plural form.
Very well. Very well.
Yet it does, since it acts like a plant,
You got it.
it does have the ability, seemingly, to clone itself via root structure.
Anytime. It will be done.
Now, for my purposes, I do want to know
Anytime.
what's the cycle on. Like, are we talking every 120 game ticks? Less? More? I don't know. Uh-oh. Yeah, I left him a bit too long there. I'm starting to get complacent. And that's bad. Because anytime you get complacent, that likely means you're gonna have to scum out another save. Okay. Again, razor's edge in this boy. Not in that way. Get your mind out of the gutter. Come on.
Very well.
Okay.
Anytime. It will be done.
My mind is going foggy from the attempts.
Very well. Very well.
But we're getting closer.
You got it.
You know, I'll even drag him out a bit faster this time around.
Very well. Very well. It will be done. It will be done. Got it.
If only the jump between faster and fastest wasn't so high, I'd just be running on fastest the whole time. But that seems foolhardy for obvious reasons. Also, in case another infantry spawns out of one of these, because sometimes that happens, infantry sometimes get ejected out of vehicles. And so in case that does happen, I'll keep Umagon on standby, just to make this whole transition a bit smoother.
You got it. It will be done. You got it. Anytime. Anytime. Yes. Anytime. It will be done.
Getting closer.
You got it. Very well.
Hey,
It will be done. You got it.
Tiberium is spreading even closer to us. Is it like a function of its size or something? Like, what is it?
Anytime.
Do you have to be on, like, fastest setting in order for it to register?
Done. Will be done. Anytime.
Because, like, I can see it popping in and out of existence. Well, not out of existence, but into existence.
You got it.
Okay.
Very well.
Oh boy.
Very well.
We did it.
Very well.
And we're taking a safety save. Again. Now,
Very well.
what's the angle we need on this boy?
Very well.
Not far enough. Not close enough.
Done. It will be done.
Right there, I think. Okay.
It will be done. It will be done. Very well. It will be done.
He has a longer range, and once again he's caught in between those two laser turrets, and I hate it.
Give me an order. Stay low.
Also, just for the sake of memes, I'm gonna put Umagon close to the place where we spawned the Tiberium Fiends, which I've been calling beasts this whole time.
You got it.
Okay. I've found the place.
Very well.
I think.
Anytime.
Maybe over here will be better.
Very well. You got it.
Not quite. Okay, heal him up to full.
Anytime. Anytime. You got it.
There we go. There's our angle.
You got it.
We don't have to run as far and worry about pathing.
Very well. Anytime.
So this does speed up the whole process for us.
It will be done. Very well.
Okay, nearly left that too late. Okay, come on, come on.
Very well.
We're so close. We are so close.
It will be done.
Heck, I'm even gonna play it a slight bit safer than that.
Very well. Very well.
Hell, just look at how much of this map is suddenly getting covered in Tiberium. It's goofy. It really is.
Will be done.
Right, turn it back to faster speed. We don't want to
Anytime.
have to clean up any messes.
Very well.
Beautiful.
It will be done. Got it. It will be done.
There we go.
Anytime. It will be
How
done.
close?
Advance
About halfway. Okay.
Advance. Very well.
Halfway's a good way to be.
You got it. Anytime. You got it. Very well. It will be done. Very well.
So close. So close. Uh-oh.
Yes, it will be done. It will be done.
Ooh.
You got it.
We did that out of order. But we managed to save him. Let's,
It will be done.
be kind to our boy. Click first, fastest later.
You got it. Very well. It will be done. You got it.
I've also never bothered finding out what the Tiberium Fiends will do after I destroy all Nod structures on the map. Will they try to kill us?
It will be done.
Come on, get out of there. Good, good, good. Once again, leaving it a bit too close to the wire. It's been too much mental power thinking rather than paying attention to what's going on screen. Almost.
Very well.
See? There's a boy. Okay.
You got it.
Now this is where things get a bit screwier for us,
It will be done.
and where I'm going to take a safety save. Another safety save,
You got it.
because yep, that's why I take the safety save.
You got it.
So we took the safety save because we bloody thought he was going to run in the wrong direction.
Very well. Anytime.
Okay,
It will be done.
perfect.
What do you want?
Umagon, I think we've earned it.
Already there.
We're going to spawn the Tib Fiends now.
Stay low.
Awaiting orders.
We're here. You got it.
We're even going to find out what they're going to do. See, they're scripted to tunnel into the base there.
Yes. Very well.
And then once all of these Nod structures are destroyed, what are they going to do, I wonder? Because there's not a whole lot here.
What do you want?
Will they just loiter around, do nothing, despawn?
Yes, very well.
I'm curious.
It will be done. It will be done.
We'll let them have this one building.
MBS target.
And also, look at Trados over here, with his beastie boy.
We're here.
Give me an order. Stay low.
Now, I'm also not certain if, these guys will aggro onto the GDI unit, so let's try to...
Mission accomplished.
Okay, perfect. We did it! In the stupidest way possible, we did it. At no point did we use an Orca, which, by the way, these are what these are. Orca fighters. But that's a cinematic we're treated to. Mission efficiency of 96%. And somehow we lost one unit. Where? Where is that one unit we lost? I want to know. I want my unit back. This isn't fair. This isn't fair. I tried so hard. I figure it may have been one of the Wolverines during the Nod buggy and infantry attack on the transport. I think that's where we lost that one unit. But them's the breaks. Let's watch another cinematic. Trados, he's alive.
He's still out, but he'll live.
As long as he lives long enough to tell us where Vega is, I'll be happy.
Do you love nothing?
I love to win.
Our deal is done, Blunt.
What's happening?
No! No! It's a Pentasi. A vision.
Cain has the Tacitus.
What's the Tacitus, guys? Also, why is McNeil such a dickbag?
According to Tratos, Vega's base is 760 clicks south. The ion storms have knocked out our satellites. He pulls his power from an old dam nearby, which is heavily protected by a large base.
Taking out the dam and the power plants first will neutralize enemy air defenses.
Well, our approach to Vega's fortress would be easier. Are you with me, Ava?
Okay. So, once again, we have two missions ahead of us. The The first of which, I think...
The
Yep.
large dams
There we
that
go.
power Vega's base lie in this sector. Destroying them will temporarily drain power from his base. To aid you in your objective, attack his island facility before he can bring new generators online. The dam can be destroyed by disabling the 2 regulator stations in this sector. GDI air support will be available if you can find a way to contact them and confirm your target.
Beautiful. It's gonna be another task force mission, so no base, just unit preservation. As always. Anyway, I think this is where we'll leave off for today. That mission really took it out of me. It was tedious, it was long, and it was hard. But we did it. And we lost 1 unit! Anyway, I have been Smastian. I'll see you on the battlefield next time, and until then, have a good day.